Many students ask me for the tips to crack ICAR ARS NET exam. Based on my experience and based on interaction with many NET qualified professionals, I thought to share some guidelines. These suggestions are irrespective of the subject and can be useful for anyone who is sitting for NET exam. First of all, let us understand what is NET exam. ASRB, which is Agricultural Scientist Recruitment Board, conducts NET exam almost every year. NET, which is National Eligibility Test, qualifies a person to apply for the post of lecturer or assistant professor in any of the state agricultural university. So, this is not an entrance exam, this is just a qualifying exam. What is the exam pattern? There are 150 multiple choice questions and each carries 1 mark. For every wrong answer, 1/3 will be deducted. So, in this kind of exam where there is negative marking, one should be very careful. One should avoid making mistakes, else their overall score may fall below the qualifying marks. For each and every category of students, the qualifying marks is defined. For general it is 50%, for OBC it is 45%, for SC, ST and person with disability it is 40%. So my first mantra is, do not aim at becoming the topper of this exam. Just target at getting the qualifying marks. Yes, there is no benefit in getting 95% marks, but you may lose your marks while striving to get 95% if your answer is wrong. So, even if you get qualifying marks, ICAR will certify you with ICAR NET qualified. My next mantra is avoid negative marking. Next question is how to prevent ourselves from the trap of negative marking. So here is the next mantra for you. You should have a systematic approach while solving the questions during the exam. First, scan through all 150 questions, mark those questions for which you are 100% sure that you know the right answer, then attempt only those questions. After that, you check if you have scored more than 60% questions. Now, question is why 60%? Because 50% marks is the maximum qualifying marks and 10% I have taken as a buffer. Sometimes our 100% sure answers may be wrong. If you have solved more than 60%, then stop there. Test is over. If it is less than 60%, scan again and look through the questions for which you are partially sure and you have some doubt. Confusion in answer is very common, but you should avoid attempting those questions in the first attempt. Then you should again check if you have solved more than 60% and just follow the cycle till you have achieved the target number. But again here I would like to emphasize that if after second round you are near 60% also, and if your qualifying marks is 45% or 40%, don't take risk and stop the test there only. Many of you might have written NET exam earlier also, but unfortunately couldn't qualify. I suggest check your marks and see how many right and how many wrong answers you have attempted. I am sure in many cases you would have qualified the exam if you had not over attempted during that time. I know we are under lots of pressure during exam. It is the time pressure from the friends sitting beside us, and pressure from the different thoughts which comes to our mind. We may think that 2 hours is very less and we have to scan 150 questions several times. We may think that person sitting beside me is still giving the test, and how can I leave the exam just after solving 60%? We may think that if I don't qualify this year, I will lose 1 year. So there are many thoughts which comes to our mind during the examination. So how not to be tempted during the exam, how we should restrict ourselves from over attempting the question. So my next mantra: practice, practice, and practice. We know that practice makes a man perfect. So, what should be the right way to do the right practice? Let me introduce to you www.manyuniversity.com, a website which provides you to practice NET exam under similar examination conditions. What is a mock test? It is representation of actual examination condition. It has same number of questions, same marking pattern, and we try to give similar exam questions. In the mock test, you are subjected to same time pressure, as you will be given only 2 hours to solve entire paper, and in that 2 hours you can practice of scanning questions for several times. At the end of the test, you will know which all answers were right or wrong, and you will also get the right answers. You will also get an overall score and percentage, which will be indicator whether you qualified in that mock test or not. So, we provide you 5 simple steps to prepare for ICAR NET exam. Log into Many University, select mock test, pay nominal price, give online test under the time pressure, and get analysis. I'd also like to emphasize that to gain complete benefit of mock test, you should track your progress from one mock test to another. You should see whether your performance is improving from one test to another. You should also see in which topic you are consistently not performing well and how you can improve in those topics. Right now, Many University covers food science and technology, dairy science and technology, agriculture and horticulture subjects, and different subsections under this subject. So register in www.manyuniversity.com. You can also join our WhatsApp group by dropping a message at 8527767622. So keep calm and practice many tests. Good luck.